and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the St. Louis Cardinals are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And starting this one is Corey Kluber. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Verdugo ranging after it. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in now and watches strike one. Kluber, multi-time All-Star. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Nolan Gorman, 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. In there for strike one.
0-1.
And he deals. High fly ball out towards left field. Yoshida going back some more, and it's off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Just about got it out of here down the line to left, so I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. Next one misses, and 1-1. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy, and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28 NA-wiffle, and it's got his name on it.
Well, that's a guy that just loves playing the game. I mean, playing wiffle ball in the offseason just tells you how much he grinds.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Knocks it down. Oh, and that liner got him. Well, these are the ones you hate to see. It got him right in the head. Amazingly, he looks like he might be okay. He's kind of waving everyone off.
Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed. They obviously take any shot to the head very seriously, but you're right, Boog. It looks like he's doing okay out there. Thank goodness.
So 2 on with 2 away. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Swing, and this one's crushed. No doubt about it. Grand slam. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
This is Dylan Carlson. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in there. That's strike 1. California kid. Played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Just a slow ground ball this time. On the run, sends it over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Fenway, and today on the hill, Miles Mikolas. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bottom of the first, here's Alex Verdugo.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder,
And the 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Donovan settles under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, at times they come out early just to run the bases so that these guys won't forget in case they are able to break out and, you know, get some hits and run around. But, yeah, in all seriousness, it's not a lot of fun when you're not getting on base, when you're not out there, at least able to trade off and a guy on second base.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Turner now. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a base hit. Yoshida coming home.
Picks himself up at RBI. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Good eye right there. And the 1-0. And Devers hits that one. Donovan drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
batting fifth, the center fielder, Jared.
Man at first, now batting Jaron Durant. And the 0-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back. Here's Andrew Kisner.
The catcher, Andrew Kisner.
The punch out there. 1 gone here.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar.
As a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Doubled his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Nootbaar leads off first with 1 away. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. He doubled home a run in his first AB. In the air, left side. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Runner tags from third, and now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Brennan Bernardino.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Kicks and deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Nolan Arenado goes deep. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 8-1.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And takes low for ball 1. The pitch. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, the bright side is that that'll help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 8-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Tristan Casas.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Emmanuel Valdez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Mikolas, a former All-Star. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
Batting in, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Reese McGuire. He's someone. The 1-1. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Bernardino measures 6 feet 4 inches.
Whatever it was.
That one ripped. Durant racing, makes the catch. Dylan Carlson will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Carlson in the 8th spot in today's lineup. 1 down, base is empty. This one in the air right field. Verdugo running hard. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Next to hit, Andrew Kisner. Struck out swinging his first time. At the belt and fires. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The right fielder, number 21,
Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The 1-2. On the ground right side. Whips it to Casas, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Red Sox 1. Back inside Fenway Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Pablo Reyes. The Dominican Republic. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carlson settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And next for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. Flied out his first time. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
2 outs, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Up the middle, Gorman. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. It's still an 8-1 ball game. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Chris Martin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but There is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer.
Have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable. Tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
What's he got today? What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that ends the inning. Offense held in check there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at Fenway Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Justin Turner. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And Turner is retired. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
And here is Devers, 0 for 1 with a flyout. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And the righty deals. Fly ball center field. Grabs it on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Duran takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The 2-2. On the ground to short. On the run, throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Wilson Contreras. Wilson Contreras has put together a pretty special career. Multiple times he's been an all-star and a guy, oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now the center fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. So one left for the Cardinals, and it remains an 8-1 game. Back here in Boston, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Mikolas back to work. That's hard hit in the line. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Emmanuel.
And now the shortstop, Emmanuel Valdez. Flied out to center in his first at bat. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his second of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 8-2.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Reese McGuire. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike.
By him elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Pablo Reyes stands in. And he deals. Reyes checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer, and this is now an 8-2 ball game.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
Back in Boston, and here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now here is Lars Nootbaar. On the ground right side. Whips it to Casas. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the
1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Next to hit, Nolan Gorman. That's in there. Left-hand hitter waits. Center field. Duran settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So one hit is all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Red Sox 2. Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder.
As this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. The throw in, safe at second.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch, and he just misses. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Justin Turner. His righty-lefty splits there. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Jarren Duran, the next to hit. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to DeYoung. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Ryan Brazier into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And they get Arenado for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Wilson Contreras. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And the right-hander deals. Popped in the air, left side, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 33.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Lifted in the air, right center field. Durant makes the catch, inning over. The Cards leave one. They lead at 8-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back now at Fenway, set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Here's a 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Emmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The catcher, number 3.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. Line drive. Over to Goldie. 3rd out. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Red Sox 2. Richard Blyer takes over on the mound. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Up the middle. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Stepping in, Andrew Kisner. That one out to right. Verdugo running hard. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run. St. Louis goes down in order. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Stratton.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And stepping in for Boston, Pablo Reyes.
The second baseman.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the wall. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the batting order turns over. Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. And there's a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard hit left side. Not in time. He's safe.
The left fielder, number 7.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. popped in the air. Left field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually.
A big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are. Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Reyes at third. Verdugo on at first with 2 down. Caught him looking for the K.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Kenley on here. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Kenley Jansen.
Paul Goldschmidt getting ready to hit.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he deals. Strike one. Remember when Kenley got a chance to play in the World Baseball Classic as a catcher for the Netherlands in 2009? And you think now he wears number 74 because that is his house number in Curacao. Righty delivers. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing.
And a pitch. Bounce to the right. Whips it to Casas. Now one gone in the ninth.
The batter, the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Jansen, 35 years old, and that one at the knees for a strike.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
0-1 now. And that one fouled off. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
One down. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. And there's a strike. Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Kenley is also the Dodgers all-time saves leader with an even 350. Righty to the plate. Fly ball down the line. Verdugo gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Wilson Contreras.
Man at first, Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Red Sox 2. Back here at Fenway, bottom 9. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
Here comes a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. It gets down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Emmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. First pitch just misses. That one ripped left field. Donovan ranging back, and it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Now the catcher up to hit, Reese McGuire. In for a strike, 0-1. Second. 2 on, 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Andre Palante gets the ball now. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So stepping in for Boston, Pablo Reyes. One, 2 now. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 8-3.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. In there for strike 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to kick into the corner. Reyes around third to Young with a relay home. Tag, got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And our final here today, 8-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep.